While Harry sat with the great man, he ruminated on the writers he'd grown up loving. Forster, tearing colonialism apart, absurdity by absurdity. A serious Orwell, Graham Greene prowling around looking for trouble and death. Evelyn Waugh, who saw almost everything and hated it. Mamoon was one of the last of that sort, and of equal merit in Harry's view. And Harry was in his house. He was walking and discussing seriously with him. He would write his life. The names would be linked forever. He would have a small share in the old man's power. But biography had learned a lot from the scandal sheets. It had been sucked towards the dirty stuff, a process of disillusionment. Unmasking was the thing, leaving just bleached bones. You think you like this writer? See how badly he treated his wife, children, and mistresses. He even loved men. Hate him, hate his work. Whichever way you looked at it, the game was up. The question had become, what can we forgive in others? How far do they have to go before we lose faith in them? Harry had loved most of the arts long enough to know that artists had to be excused failings which would condemn the general population. The artist was the proxy, the brave one, the one who spoke, was thanked, and who paid the price. Artists were allowed, indeed encouraged, to lead more libidinous lives on behalf of others who had, of necessity, to leave their jouissance at the door while they worked. And as Harry began to read through the material in the barn, he became aware that he was thinking about the matter Rob had specified. What would he do with Mamoon? Who can think of Larkin now without considering his fondness for the buttocks of schoolgirls and paranoid hatred of blacks? I can hear black, fat Caribbean germs pattering after me in the underground, he said, or Eric Gill's copulations with more or less every member of his family, including the dog. Proust had rats tortured and donated his family furniture to brothels. Dickens walled up his wife and kept her from her children. Lillian Hellman lied. While Sartre lived with his mother, Simone de Beauvoir pimped babes for him. He envied Camus before trashing him. John Cheever loitered in toilets, nostrils aflare, before returning to his wife. P.G. Wodehouse made broadcasts for the Nazis. Mailer stabbed his second wife. Two of Ted Hughes' lovers had killed themselves. And as for Styron, Salinger, Saroyan, literature was a killing field. No decent person had ever picked up a pen. Jack Nicholson in The Shining had the right approximation of a writer. If Harry showed merely a decent man rather than a mercenary, he wouldn't be believed. No one wanted it. It wouldn't get anywhere near the hate, heat, and passion of a real artist. Harry wanted Mamoon to know that he would respect and honor him because he loved his work. Mamoon might have been mean, drunken, and dirty at times, as all men and women were, but it was important that prurience didn't distract him or his readers from the increasingly important lesson that great art, the best words, and good sentences mattered. And they mattered increasingly in a degraded, censorious world, a world where the passion for ignorance had increased through religion. Words were the bridge to reality. Without them, there was only chaos. Bad words could poison you and ruin your life, Mamoon had once said. And the right words could refocus reality. The madness of writing was the antidote to true madness. People admired Britain only because of its literature. The pretty little sinking island was a storehouse of genius, where the best words were kept, made, and remade.